Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to check out Grimjack's and the Schmuck Squad's Chainsaw Man in a Nutshell Part 2. Now, last time around, we saw Chainsaw Man. I know, you were expecting Teletubbies. I'm sorry to disappoint you. We're going to be looking at this thing instead. More importantly, I don't know what we're getting to here because I haven't been able to bring myself to watch Chainsaw Man because the level of gore in there, while it doesn't actually seem that over the top, is more than my stomach can usually handle because I am what is referred to as weak. I just want to see what happens here. So you guys know what to do. There's a link below to the original video. Hit it up and let's get started.
Huh?
Oh?
Denji? You saved
Power
me.
being saved, yeah.
All this time, I've never had anyone that had my back. But now
Oh my god.
still don't.
Priorities.
Cool. Oh, hey, by the way, Leech.
What?
You looking for something to squeeze, baby boy?
What?
Hey everyone, it's your old pal Grimjack here, ready to return to the world of devil hunting with another recap of Chainsaw Man. Dennis goes.
Grimjack. Did you make this entire series just to have an excuse to make chainsaw noises? I'm not judging. I would do the same thing. And you have no idea how much I have been editing out moments where I was like, in the beginning of videos because I thought it was funny, even though I know objectively it's not. Lucky son of a bitch, you actually found a good way to do it. Damn it. I'm a little jealous.
Between the last episode and now, I've been hard at work.
Now, I might have missed a few things, and my memory isn't that good, but I don't remember that happening. Barely more happy than I realized. Also, wow, completely different animation budget. Looks like a completely different movie. And a movie on top of that. Nope, can't be the case. That would never happen.
Tracking down the responsibility devil. I'll either put an end to his reign of terror, or leave it for someone else to do. I don't know.
I am all a fan of leave it to someone else.
Our boy Denji, I got a cut to an ad.
Anyway, when we last left our distinguished hero Denji, he had rescued Power and Meowie from the jaws of that nasty bat devil, all to appease his fondness for fondling. He also
I mean, let's be completely honest. He has priorities, and he kept to them.
had to overcome the leech devil as part of the process. And let's just acknowledge for a moment his absolute hypocrisy here. Denji loves boobs, right? In case you didn't notice, the leech devil has tons of them. She's positively oozing jumblies. But does she get any appreciation? Does she get any offers for a quick squeeze? No! And that's bullshit! I mean, just look at those giant...
Chainsaw in the head.
supple... kissable... lips! Don't you worry, though. I'm working on my Denji X Leech Devil fanfic as we speak.
Grimjack, I hate that you even said this, because having done that, there's probably someone online who did exactly that. I hate everything about what I just said, and the absolute certainty that it is now true.
Hey, so, don't know if you know this, but leeches do not have human, breasts.
Anything?
Leeches are,
or legs?
Or something. Oh, why you got titties?
I'm not like other girls, Denji.
I don't know, seems like a lot of people have done that to him so far.
But in like the leech way, not the gross way.
Damn, really thought I was about to switch sides for a second.
Upper. Nom.
What?
Dude, I was about to be
Did he just say pupper? I need to hear that again. That is...
sides for a second.
Upper. Nom.
He did say upper!
Dude, I was about to be
Also, he didn't put the subtitles in for that. Oh.
rebound!
You killed her boyfriend.
Details!
And the leech devil is dead. Oh well. As I was saying, now that she's moved in with the boys, new arrival Power
Thomas the
isn't
cat, too.
exactly a gracious house guest, considering she clogs up the toilets and refuses to bathe. But she does at least pay out on the groping offer in what is one of the most sexually confusing moments in anime.
Very well, my loyal subject. Your time in the sun has come!
What the fuck? Sorry, no, not the voicing. That music background. This is so completely non-consistent with what I was expecting. I'm thinking, okay, why are they trying to imitate Evangelion all of a sudden? That's where my mind went, because it's like, one, I should probably not hit my mic stand. Two, what the actual... listen to this and tell me that doesn't sound like a giant audio slap in the face.
Anime.
Very well, my loyal subject. Your time in the sun has
I know it's the
come.
royal aspect,
You get
but
3 squeezes, no more, no less. Make sure to
can make that
enjoy
last.
it, because this is the best your life will ever get. Perform your.
unironically, I can't tell if that's a joke or an actual statement of fact that the author snuck in there, because I know just enough about Chainsaw Man to realize that could be real. And by author, I do mean the abridged/review writers in this case. So Grimjack and whoever else is involved. Actually, who else is involved in writing this? Oh, Coffin Jockey and Grimjack and Tony Cooking. Ooh, Wild Tony appears. Caulking, not cooking. Oh, I misread that. Well, we know where my mind doesn't go immediately, apparently.
First squeeze, and I will accompany it with
And the
an
heartbeat in the
enthusiastic
background.
moan.
Here I go!
Ah! Solid first squeeze, lowly disciple.
Please stop talking. You're ruining this for me. Oh, God, I popped something. Why were there water balloons in there? Oh, God, why were they filled with cream cheese? Oh!
Ooh, I sure am a wreck.
Why has my life been reduced to this?
I don't know why it
Water balloons filled with cream cheese. Oh, that's actually funny. Also, I just love the fact that there's a horn every time. It's such a silly little audio joke, but it works.
takes place on a toilet. And I don't know why Power stuffed her bra. But I do know that it's not going to stop me from spending $200 on the figure depicting this scene. It's a conversational starter and relationship, and
There is a figure depicting this scene. I'm not sure which is weirder, that is a thing. No, actually, no, never mind. Internet, it makes perfect sense. But they went to all the detail of the teeth. Yeah, that's what I'm focusing on.
Ender, all in one. Mwah. Put a bow on it. It's mine. Goodbye. Next, Denji engages in some mission briefing / light cannibalism with Makima. She explains why the gun devil is so feared, leading to a flashback where we learn exactly how Aki became such a grumpy puss. Stop it! Stop looking sad!
I'm sick of you!
I'm sick. In general,
Yeah.
it's terminal. Make-A-Wish is blowing up my phone.
Whatever. I'll never play with you. You don't even have gloves for all this cold, cold snow.
Yeah, I do. I left them in the house. I'll show you. Get in here somewhere. Gonna show
Is it
him.
gonna blow
You're
up?
hopeless.
Kind of surprised I haven't edited in the explosion yet. Oh, yep. There it goes.
57,000 killing spree.
As it turns out, his family was among the victims murdered in the gun massacre when he was a kid.
I hate that my initial thought of this is, this has to be a Japanese perspective, because from an American perspective, that seems just like looking at the news.
There he was, just having a wholesome snowball fight with his brother, only for the entire house to be demolished before his very eyes. It's not a great moment for him.
Why is it called the
in
gun
the
devil?
short term, it
I mean,
did
I know it looks
absolve
like a
him
gun,
of
but those
having to
don't
do
look
any
like
chores.
gunshots.
In order to track down this Rudy Tooty point and shooty devil, Special Division 4's next assignment takes them to a hotel where a devil has taken up residency. This whack-ass little man thing has somehow managed to eat a piece of the gun devil, giving him more power and also making him trackable by using other pieces of the gun devil. Being that the public safety devil hunters want to track down the whereabouts of the real gun devil, it's critical they assemble as many of its pieces as possible. And thus, the little shit's gotta go! For such a
Huh. Kind of surprised I haven't tried to get someone to eat them yet to collect all the power and then kill the person who has it, because that seems kind of like the plot of Jujutsu Kaisen, which I have heard this compared to a lot. But not as much as I expected, because the characters are very different, even if the very obvious synopsis right now does seem to resemble it.
an important mission. They've sent their A-team of Denji, Aki, Power, Himeno, Kobeni, and Orai.
That's
Oh, wait,
the
sorry, I
A-team?
misspoke. They've sent a team, and it just so happens to include these idiots.
Well played, Grimjack. Well played. The very big difference between a capital and a lowercase a actually matters here. Oh, that... I was about to say something, he beat me to it, and it's actually the joke line. I'm well pleased. That is well done humor.
Denji Denji is blasé on the whole procedure at first, until he is motivated by a potent combination of gum and a potential kiss on the cheek and or tongue from resident degenerate and Aki-senpai, Himeno.
All right, gang. This gun devil MacGuffin tells me the other thingamajig is in this shit excuse for a Days Inn. Let's focus up and everyone except
That couldn't possibly be a Days Inn. There's not nearly enough dead people outside. I know what I said.
Denji, try not to die. Denji, you, however, should try to die. There's really not enough room in my apartment anymore.
Man, I am not going in there.
It might rain. A bad omen for sure.
You gotta be
will
fucking
simply
crazy if
flip
you think
the
I
building.
will. I'd die for you.
Rain's fake. Government.
That actually happened. I'm sorry. I thought the gum stick was the joke. I thought that was just something they edited in. No, that doesn't look like an edited shot. And now seeing it a second time. That actually happened. Did you just say rain's fake?
Crazy if you think I will. I'd die for you.
Rain's fake. Government made it up.
I'm all.
I love this. Sorry. Those two idiots are the best thing to play off each other. And the fact that they chose such great voice actors for it. Who does do them anyways? Denji is Toasty. And Power is Connie Day. Oh, the same as the Abrit. That makes sense why the voice sounds familiar. Yep. Honestly, they're both kicking it out of the park on this one.
Also gonna risk my life. Do I get gum?
Dude,
Nope.
You're an adult. Buy your own gum.
Well, I guess if there's no other way to motivate the troops, whoever kills the thingy will get a kiss from yours truly.
Well, I kind of already have a girl I like, so I'll just stick with the gum, thanks.
What?
Huh? Well, if the kiss isn't enough, what if I... till you're sore?
Gum's all yours! You already chewed it!
He threw the gum at... I'm sorry. This is probably one of the best experiences for why I fully acknowledge censoring sounds worse than any swear word or anything they could possibly censor. If you censor enough things, it is horrible. We're going to listen to that again because I absolutely love this. Oh.
Till you're sore.
Actually, I wonder if they would put in the actual words in this thing.
I'll
Did
just
they actually
stick
put
with
the
gum, thanks.
translation here?
Huh? Well, if the kiss isn't
They
enough,
wouldn't, would they?
what if I...
Ah, they don't even... Damn, I thought they would do it.
Sore.
I'm actually disappointed in that. That would motivate him.
You already chewed it, asshole!
It's sharing.
The Scooby Gang scours the hotel for potential survivors.
Did they just edit his mouth open like that? No, that looks like it's the actual cut. It just has a weird reflection right there where the line doesn't quite match up. Huh.
The hotel for potential survivers, not finding much until they ascend the stairs
Wait, there were
to the 9th
survivors?
floor, whereupon they find the 8th floor. This devil is none other than the Eternity Devil, and he's trapped them Hotel California style. They can't go up or down, or in or out, or slide to the left, or slide to the right without returning to the 8th floor. Get it? You know, because sideways 8 is the infinity symbol.
You know, I'm actually a little embarrassed. I didn't get that. Just judging myself right now. Nothing to say, just judging myself and failing at my own estimation. Wow.
This is the kind of writing you're gonna get from a dude who replaces his own sister on Twitter, okay? Each member of Special...
You know what? I'm just going to pass on any thought process about that. There are things I'm okay with not knowing. I just no.
Division 4 handles this situation in their own way. Denji and Power kick back and relax, while Aki and Himeno seek an escape route around
they tried
against
violence?
the Falter under the pressure, and Kobaini's in the most Kobaini manner possible. Oh, that Kobaini. Kobaini.
We're all gonna die here. And worst of all, I'm gonna die without a bachelor's degree. What was even the point of living if I've never experienced higher education? I don't know what's worse! Death or flipping burgers!
food! Respect minimum wage workers!
I refuse!
In the meantime,
No comment.
the Twitch streamer they wiped out before has increased in size, growing into a grotesque mass of flesh and eyeballs. It's actually quite an enterprising monster, and it tells the crew that in exchange for sacrificing Denji, it will let the rest of them go free. It specifically uses the term contract, which means that it has to hold up its end of the bargain or it'll die.
Oh.
For once in her miserable life, Kobeni doesn't hesitate in taking up this deal, but she's quickly overcome by her colleagues.
Give me Denji, and I will...
I'll do it! I'll cook the bastard here and now! I've been looking for a reason and this is it! Get it double Denji, or I'll beat you in one chunk at a time!
All reality aside, or joking aside, would a knife even be able to kill him at this point? Like, do they even need to stop her? Would that literally do anything? He's had multiple limbs blown off in this video alone. And by this time in the show, most of him was blown off at most of the time. Did she just not know that? Actually, she probably just didn't know that. Huh.
Brady, you can't just...
Now, whoever you are.
It's alright.
Sounds fake.
Nope,
I
already
don't
forgot.
remember you from the manga. Kobeni here makes a persuasive argument. Let's hear her out.
Why do I even want this guy again? He better at least be Cool Ranch flavored or this shit's not worth it.
Oh my
They're
God.
understandably
Nope.
wary
Trash
of why
bin
the
flavored.
Eternity Devil is so keen on specifically devouring Denji. After all, the guy's, kind of gross and, he probably tastes
Why?
like a sweaty gym towel. But as long as it's here, they're not leaving the hotel alive. The situation is quickly going from bad to worse. As much pain and damage as the devil takes, its actual heart is in a different location, effectively rendering it immortal.
Oh my God,
In
really?
addition to that, it feeds on fear. And Airier and Kobeni are serving up an all-you-can-eat buffet of panic. The others,
They're bored.
aren't really helping much either.
Your weird dog's acting up. I think it needs to go to the hospital.
That's power, and she's a fiend.
That's not what Makima says, but whatever.
First, I will
Makima called Power Denji's dog in this version? Honestly, I'm kind of surprised it wasn't a cat. She has the personality of one.
win the Nobel Prize.
How?
For murder?
What, like it's hard? Anyway, I use it to become Prime Minister of all 3 Americas, then sell every third person to my outer space, and
The most shocking thing here is that she realizes there's more than one America, and she's still technically only off by 1, which is 3 better than most people get. North, South, and Central, where America, the country, is in one specific location on North America. Yeah, 3 continents named America, technically. Everyone forgets that. It's literally the dumbest thing ever, but everyone forgets it. It's weird.
then I piss on the moon!
Solid plan. Can I be one of the people you sell?
Yes!
When the shit well and truly hits the fan, Denji
Oh, it starts
decides to
speeding
solve
up.
this problem the same way he always does. With an insightful debate between parties that make them
Okay, this is just a curiosity on my part, but I have no idea what anime and or cartoon this is drawn from. If someone knows, let me just tell me, because what the fuck was that they were
the same
putting on
way
top
he
of?
always does.
I have no
With
idea where
an
this clip is
insightful
drawn from. See a guy in chains, a bar, someone with yellow or orange face. Oh, and the purple guy, of course. I have no idea what this is. Is this like some kind of Guardians of the Galaxy thing? I don't... Did they do a Guardians of the Galaxy cartoon? I have no idea what this is, and it's actually bugging me. It is legitimately bugging me.
Debate between parties that make them put aside their differences and find a mutual understanding. Now screw that shit! That is gonna go
Chainsaw?
to the
Yep.
Chainsaw
Oh,
Man! For days, he hacks away without rest. His only source of energy coming from drinking the spilt blood of the devil. Even though both of them
Oh, on the one hand, you. On the other hand, it's still better than what he had to do previously, so yeah, I'll just pass this one.
think this is super disgusting,
Why is
you
his shirt
can't
so
argue
white?
with the results. More specifically, his continued angry chainsaw murdering spree.
Please end me. I can't take the pain anymore, huh? No. You're standing on what is effectively my tongue, and you've tasted like shit for 3 days.
And you wanted him?
I wanted to eat you. Just kill me.
I see you noticed my secret not bathing and also not wiping technique. I learned it from my sensei.
I taught you well, my pupil! Nobel Prize!
Oh no, power's actually influencing him in this one. I love that hate doesn't equal measure.
Eventually, the devil relents, offering his heart and begging Denji to put an end to his suffering.
Wait, that actually wasn't in the...
Turning devil my ass, you disappointing clump of eldritch meat.
He gave up after 3 days for... Seriously, why is only a part of his shirt red? With just 3 days of bloodshed on him, he should be died completely. Apparently he's a very neat chainsaw.
Called you the temporary effort wuss devil. Yeah, nailed it.
Yeah, they're never going to
last,
recover
the
from
group
that
is
one.
released from their prison, a piece of the gun devil's flesh, and their continued existence proving suitable rewards. It's a job well done, and Himeno suggests they celebrate in a traditional fashion.
Drinking?
With booze and booze and booze.
Oh, no, 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 no. I know what is coming up. Oh, no, 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 no. I know the scene that's coming up next. This is the biggest reason I haven't been able to bring myself to watch the show. Because out of all the gore things, this is the one that... Oh! If there's a sudden cut in the video for unexplained reasons and it comes back and I'm wearing a different shirt, nothing happened. It was always like that. I didn't need to clean anything up.
Booze and a little liquor to balance out even more booze.
Woohoo! We lived! Y'all want to get shwasted?
Excuse me, Miss Sexy Lady, but I am a lad of no more than 16 and am therefore underage.
You'd be surprised how little that holds me back.
On the one hand, age of consent is a lot younger in Japan. On the other hand, I think he's getting the bad end of the deal on this one. He should run away. Makima is safer.
Woohoo! Am I in danger?
Yes.
All of Special
Yes,
Division 4 is here, including your old favorites like Madoka and Fushi, an unnamed character. Even Makima turns up, because who doesn't love hanging out with their boss outside of work? The drink.
That's very much a Japanese thing. And I'm sure Makima just does it because it's a control thing for her. I have no idea why that would be important to mention that specific word.
Drinks flow freely, the mood is festive, and Himeno delivers her promised smooch to Denji. His first kiss ever is many things. Warm, moist, chunky, and nutritious. It's a moment he'll never forget. Though probably one he would very much like to. Afterwards, Denji and Himeno spend the night together, and the new most sexually confusing moment in anime.
Did she throw up
Seriously, it's so intricately animated, and Mappa even goes so far to show it from 2 different angles. Himeno is best drunken queen, and we stand proudly. From a reasonable distance away, of course. And definitely nothing happens between them. Hey, I see what you're doing, editor! Hey, nothing I say!
Chainsaw Man Part 2 is no longer available due to editor overloading the screen with anime. Well done, editor. Well done. Who specifically edited this one? Sound effects, My Toaster, of course, that makes sense. Parody segments edited by Roland? Ooh, Roland Nolan. Anitubing segments edited by Anthony Ray. You know what? I don't know which one of these would be the parody and which one is the anitubing. Or did they conspire together? My God.
All right, Denji Grand Cherokee, on the bed you go. Oh, you need fluids. I'ma feed you like a baby bird.
Oh, not again.
Hold on, Denji. Are you trying to take advantage of me while I'm drunk?
No, dude. If I get to 30 without sex, I become a wizard. Power told me so.
And definitely nothing happens between them.
Till you're sore.
The next morning, Himeno reveals her desire to finally capture Aki's attention. Her hope is for the 2 of them to work in the private sector, leaving the dreadful world of devil hunting behind. No more death, no more fear, just a quiet, peaceful life of enjoying each other's company.
Why does that sound like absolute bullshit? Also, I paused at the wrong moment. I hate everything about this.
And throwing up in each other's mouths.
I mean, I don't want.
It's the dream,
is
isn't
that part of the intro?
Denji and Himeno strike up an alliance. Denji will convince Aki to hook up with Himeno, and in return, she'll make Makima fall for Denji. It's a nice little moment, though. but I can't help to wonder. If Denji drinks some blood right now, will that trigger his healing factor and cure his hangover? Could he just, swing by a local cafe and order a cappuccino with 2 shots of blood and be good to go? I prefer to have my blood baked into a brownie so I can dip it in my cup of Morning Joe.
I mean, there's always just black pudding, which is literally the British equivalent of, oh god, that's actually blood. So, yeah, this is a good thing this is a Japanese-based show and not British. Otherwise, he would be overpowered.
But that's just me. But I digress. After a murderous start, it seems as though Chainsaw Man is starting to transition to something more friendly and relatable. Denji got a few people in his life he can trust, and a steady job that pays the bill. A little lady that he would like to date someday, and a dog that lives somehow inside of his body. Does it bark in there? Look at him hanging out with his friend.
I knew it! I knew that would happen! Sorry, one of the jokes they did in the abridged was having the dog Pochita start barking occasionally from inside of his chest. And here they did him talking about, does he bark in there? So yeah, they definitely took the inspiration for the abridged from here. And considering they definitely work together because the cast is the same, if that wasn't a consideration and it's like, hey, I made that joke, what if we did that in ours? That has to be how that writing part came up. Unless they actually had it already and he's just foreshadowing, in which case, I don't think it would normally work that way and I'd be very surprised. But if it did, neat.
Friends enjoying some tasty ramen
Are they all
and
about to die
having a few
horribly?
laughs.
It'd be weird if it
Why, it's even starting to resemble a slice of life anime, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
You're the guy who killed my dad.
Whoa there, mister. I've only killed one dad that everyone here knows about.
Fucking what?
He was my dad, so I seriously doubt it.
Unless we're brothers! I love you, Aiki-senpai Nezuko!
And that's where we're gonna leave it for now. With lots of dead people.
Also, bunch of guns everywhere. It's just America, but in Japan, so it's more shocking. Also, if that could actually kill her, that's funny.
And an overwhelming sense of terror over what comes next. Just like my 10-year high school reunion. Hopefully by now.
See? This is what actually is shocking to Americans. Things happening at gas stations. Don't ask. Just don't ask. No.
Now, you've been inspired to start watching Chainsaw Man, or even read the manga if you're, the studious type. And if you can't stand grappling with the damn cliffhanger devil, keep your eye right here as we bring you more of that ooey gooey spooey Chainsaw Man. Now I'm Grimjack.
Yeah.
No, I'm Grimjack.
Okay,
we're both Grimjack. And we'll see you next time.
Who actually syncs it up. And that was part 2 of Chainsaw Man in a nutshell. Now, I'm still going to be honest, the gun devil doesn't make sense to me because this is America. It happens so often it doesn't count as being something we're afraid of. Also, maybe that was less the case when this started being written. I don't know how old this was. I'm just going to pretend it happened back when, oh, hey, that is a normal occurrence. Wasn't something that would be a statement of fact, not a dark joke. Yeah, the more I say this, the more disturbing it is because I don't actually think it's a joke in the slightest. Yeah. More importantly, I just want to see what happens and how they're going to cover it and get the previews for all the abridged jokes that I'm definitely going to see before the actual abridged comes out because I won't forget again. I mean, I never forgot. Yeah. I principled my reason to do the thing and yeah. Glad we had this talk. I'm sure it's believable. More importantly, honestly, I just like this. I like seeing the jokes they've put to the side and used here or used as a template for what they did in the abridged because it's just kind of cool to see how they've adjusted the writing process to cover the same material at very different points because this is much farther in, but some of the jokes that could work at any time, they worked back into something further back in the abridging process. It's really cool. And the fact that there are actually then abridged clips as well is just, it's fun. I like seeing how the characters interact. I like seeing all that little slice of life thing before everyone's dead. It's too bad Makima died. That is such a shame. I will forever miss the fact that she was never again in the show because she was killed. Joking aside, yeah, I've seen the spoilers, I know. So, yeah, you guys know the deal. There's a link below to the original video. Hit it up. And if you like this, subscribe. And let me know when the next one comes out because I might actually need someone to tell me so I don't actually fuck it up again. Yeah. Thanks in advance. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.